is worth fighting for. So he works hard at it, guys, but he wants to get that green. He wants to get that success, that go, that money, right? Yeah. Sure. So finish writing that down, guys, and we have one more thing.
What's the symbol?
The symbol is the green light, and it's his American dream that he's looking for. And then, guys, stick with me with this last one here. All right. So he believes that this is worth fighting for because the symbol of the green light is showing him this, right? That symbolic thing that means like success in American life is what he's looking for, okay? That's the last thing, guys. I know I'm squeezing it in on here. Symbol of green light displays this.
Then everywhere.
His idea of the American dream. I just don't have room to write that, but that green light is symbolic of that. That makes sense to you guys. Okay, nice job, guys. I'm seeing a lot of great writing down, and then we're going to look at conflict, and we're going to look at theme. Any questions before we move on about this stuff? Yeah, sharpener should be right in here. This is what we're going to do with the text that we read, right? All right. Guys, I got one more thing to do before we do some stuff together. So look at the bottom here. Look at the bottom where it says conflict. What do we think the conflict is here between these two people?
They want different things.
So just like Imelda said, guys, these people want different things out of their lives, right? Or we'll say they have different reactions to what's happening in their lives. So check it out. All right. So we already did this, guys. I kind of showed you as the think aloud. So we're going to skip on to the next thing because you guys have the trait, belief, and the symbol all filled out. Some A. Isn't good?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to get to conflict and theme. What is the pattern that we see here? What could be the conflict? Imelda, you touched on it. What do we think?
The conflict is that whole Daisy and that thing want different things.
Okay. When I talk about the American dream, how can I relate this to the American dream?
That
Like the idea of success.
That Gatsby actually wants. He's ambitious.
Yeah.
He's actually trying to get somewhere really high. Where Daisy is like, whatever, you know, and she doesn't.
So I'm writing Gatsby is ambitious and working hard towards the American dream. Write this down, guys. I'll put AD meaning American dream. And Daisy is what?
Negative.
Okay, Daisy is
Negative.
not interested in the quote-unquote success of the American dream, the AD. So it's not the same, guys, and that's the conflict here, because we have people in The Great Gatsby that are working hard, like Gatsby, to be like a self-made man, as we say. And Daisy is kind of like old money. I don't know if you guys remember from the story, but she's like, oh, you know what? I've always had money. I've done everything. I've been everywhere. I'm bored. And she just kind of always is like drunk a little bit. Not really a happy person, right? So that's the conflict you see there. So the theme, I'm going to give it to you guys because we're going to do this in a minute together, right?
What's the theme?
The AD, or the American dream, does not always lead to happiness. There you go. Okay, a nice review of a really good book that most of you seem to have read before. So you're writing this down, then you guys are going to be doing some stuff together and we'll check it.
Money doesn't buy happiness.
Money does not buy happiness according to the author of that book. Marissa doesn't agree? Okay, everyone's got their own opinion on it, right? All right. When you guys are done, I'll know that you have finished by when you flip your page over, and I know we're ready to do the guided practice. So guys, taking this idea and looking at their eyes are watching God. This will help you. Can I erase this?
Just the top one.
Just the top. This will really help you in understanding what's going to go on in this book and what has already happened.
Got it.
Salmi's all good? Everyone all good? All right. 2 quick volunteers. One to read. Alright. Sorry guys, we're just reading it on here. Give me one person to read the first quote from Janie. 1 second, ladies. Thank you for sticking with me. Read that.
No.
I read.
No.
Okay.
You said 2.
Randy, let's do you and then we'll do Salme. Imelda, you still doing points?
Of course I am.
She's on it. Randy, you're on.
Through
Pollinated.
air, Jamie saw a